Hello everyone, welcome to another ranking video. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different for my ranking. Normally I rank movies in a series or movies by a director, but today I'm going to be doing something completely different. I'm going to be ranking music, and not only am I going to be ranking the albums by a certain artist here, I'm going to be also ranking every single song. This is a band called PVRIS, and I've mentioned this several times in other videos. But they're my favorite band they've been my favorite band for like the past 2 years, basically. Yeah, I love this band, and I thought I'd do something, special for them. I thought I'd rank I have 32 songs that I'm going to show you on a piece of paper here. I'm going to rank all 32 of their songs from worst to best, and I'm also going to rank all 5 album releases. And if you guys are fans of PVRIS, you're probably like, wanted really curious as to how I rank these, and you're probably also wondering 5 albums. Yeah, I'm gonna explain that in a second. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought I'd do something a little bit different. I've always wanted to like rank something besides movies. I thought music would be a good idea. Like maybe certain artists, if I've listened to all their albums, I could rank their albums. But PVRIS, like I said, they have 32 songs, and that's not like a huge amount as compared to other artists. So for now, I thought I'd do that because they're going to have a new album come out later this year, supposedly. So right now, I think 32 is a good number to actually, make a whole list off of. That's not too huge or anything or too complex. And you know what? It was a little bit tricky for me to make this list and to rank them, I mean. And I've also been curious, I love this band, but I don't know what my personal favorite song is. Like, I've never really known that, so this actually kind of helped me figure that out. And yeah, so let's pretty much get right into it. So here's all 32 songs. Now this doesn't include covers or anything like that. I mean, they have some good covers. They've covered Chandelier by Sia, which was a really good cover. They've covered that song Are You 10 Years Ago, which I love that cover. That's like amazing. By Tegan and Sarah. And yeah, like I said, these are just going to be the songs that they've made themselves. So no covers, nothing like that, or any sort of they have sort of like different versions of songs. Like they'll have acoustic versions of songs. There's going to be none of that. These are just strictly the original versions of songs. Now there is one exception to that. Let me show you guys real quick. So first off, let me mention the 5 albums that they've made. So this first one, some people might not even know about this, even fans. This is from 2013. This is an LP that they released themselves. So this wasn't like officially released or anything like that. It does have like a CD supposedly that's like super rare, super hard to find. But they released this themselves. Like they were not signed to a record label or anything like that. And it was before they started using a V instead of an A in PVRIS. So this is a 2013 self-released, self-titled EP before they changed their name and, changed their whole look and style and everything. This had 5 songs on it, right? And the 5 songs, which I have on the paper here, Waking Up, Demon Limbs, My Number Matter, Only Love, and The Heartless was track number 5. They ended up actually releasing this EP, the acoustic EP, in 2013 when they finally got signed to Rise Records, and they changed their name to PVRIS, PVRIS. And what they did was they remade all the songs, except for the Heartless, and I'll explain why. They remade the 4 songs right there into acoustic versions, and they sound way better. So this ranking that I'm going to do is going to include the acoustic version of those 4 songs, because those were, officially, released and have the modern PVRIS, I guess you could say, style. And plus, they just sound better. I mean, the songs on here sound way better than these ones. I mean, I do like this one, listening to it, because it's, it's pretty cool, listening to them when they were way younger. But, I don't know. This is a much better version of those songs. Now, I am including the Heartless from this one just because, honestly, the main reason, if I didn't include it, this list would be 31, and I actually just wanted it to be an even number. So I'm including the Heartless as the 32nd song. That way it's even. And plus, it's a catchy song, too. Like, I really like it. The only weird thing about the Heartless, it actually features another vocalist who's not in the band anymore. which is, it's kind of strange hearing another voice on these songs that isn't just Lynn. So yeah, if you guys actually didn't know that, you know, fans of PVRIS, there you go, I taught you. Okay, and then they ended up releasing White Noise, of course, in 2014. And then in 2017, they released their second full-length, All We Know of Heaven, All We Need of Hell, right there. And then, just in October, a couple months ago, they released Hallucinations EP. So that's the 5 albums I'm talking about. So it's 3 EPs right here, and then 2 full-length albums. So at the end of the video, I'm going to rank all 5 albums. But for now, I'm going to rank the songs. So if you guys want, I will show you on the other side of this paper how I rank them. You know what? I'm going to cover number 1, just because. You might see what's omitted. But anyways, if you guys want to pause and read the ranking here, instead of listening to me go through them one by one, you can do that. Yeah, this is just how I did it. That's how I rank them. So if you notice what's missing, then you know what number 1 is. But anyways, so what I did, I wrote down all 32 names here, and then I decided to split them in 2. So I put a star next to the songs that I knew, like, were for sure, you know, in the top half. You know what I mean? Like the bangers, the songs that are always catchy, always great to listen to. You know, the songs that are for sure the best ones. So I put a star next to the ones that I thought were, you know, the best, the 16 best ones. And then I didn't put anything next to the 16 songs that, you know, weren't as good. So I started off, I ranked the lesser, I guess you could say, 16. So each time I wrote on the other side of the paper, I put a dash next to the ones I didn't like as much, and, you know, sort of crossed them off one at a time. And then once I went through the first 16, or the bottom 16, I should say, I went to the top 16 and put a dash next to the, you know, the stars or whatever. If you guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, it was kind of a challenge for some of these. I didn't want to do brackets, because the only way you would do brackets is if you want to figure out what number 1 is. You know what I mean? That's the only purpose of that. I just wanted to rank all of them in a sort of order. But anyways, I've already gone on for almost 8 minutes and haven't started talking about these yet. So let's get into it. And I gotta let you guys know, I'm not a music expert by any means, so I'm just kind of, you know, winging this and just giving my opinions. So I'm not going to be talking about production value or anything like that. But anyways, so coming in at number 32. Oh, and by the way, if you guys want to leave below in the comments your ranking of the albums, or maybe like your top 10 songs, like, you don't have to rank all 32 songs in your comment, but if you guys want, leave a comment below how you rank these songs if you're a fan of PVRIS, and let me know what you think of my ranking here. But anyways, now let me also say, I know I keep talking, none of these songs are bad, okay? Like, I love all their songs. It's just kind of difficult, you know, placing certain ones at the bottom, certain ones at the top. So I don't hate any of their songs. I love all their music, and here we go. So number 32 is Empty, from the deluxe version of White Noise. Now, the thing about Empty, it's got great lyrics and everything, but it's out of all their songs, it's the one with the least going on. Like, it doesn't sound as, I don't know, involved as all their other music. Like, it's just kind of a plain song. Like, it's a super, super plain song. And I don't mean that in a bad way, like I said. I really like it. I like the lyrics in it. But, you know, once in a while, I won't listen to a song by PVRIS if it comes up on shuffle. Like, I'll skip a song, you know, and Empty almost always gets skipped, unfortunately, for me, just because I'm never, like, in the proper mood to listen to it. Now, if I'm listening to the whole album, per se, one day, I will never skip Empty, because it fits perfectly, you know, as one of the new tracks on the deluxe version. But, I don't know. Empty just doesn't do much for me. It's sort of an empty song, no pun intended. Oh, by the way, guys, I gotta point this out. What's cool about their songs, I always noticed, you know, every song is like 1, 2, or 3 words, right? None of their songs have any repeating, like, words. Like, every single song that they make is brand new. Like, they've never repeated the word, I don't know, they never repeated the word and. Like, every single song has a unique title. Like, I think that's actually pretty cool. I just noticed that when I made this list. Like, they've never repeated a word. I don't know if they've done that on purpose. That's pretty, I don't know, that's really cool. 32 songs so far, and they've never repeated a word. Anyways, coming up at number 31 is Separate from All We Know of Heaven, All We Need of Hell. Now, the thing about All We Know of Heaven, All We Need of Hell, I love the album. Like, the whole vibe of the album is, like, such my vibe. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's so dark and cool and raw as compared to White Noise. White Noise is a really cool album, but, like, it's more upbeat, you know, and more... I mean, it's very nostalgic at this point because it's, you know, almost... Well, it's actually 5 years old right now. Listening to it, it takes you back, you know, a couple years. But All We Know of Heaven, All We Need of Hell is sort of, when I got into the band, was the new release, right? So it was very much my vibe. And the thing about the album, it's got really strong songs at the beginning, but the end of the album sort of falls apart a little bit. It's kind of weird. Like, I definitely prefer the first half of the album, as compared to the second half. But, yeah, Separate is one of the songs at the second half. Same with Walk Alone right there. I kind of placed those two songs in, like, the same sort of, I don't know, not much going on. Sort of catchy, you know. A lot of their songs are very catchy. But those songs are kind of, I don't know, plain for me. Same with Empty. But, yeah, that's how I rank them. I sort of like Walk Alone a little better. Now, number 29 is Let Them In from White Noise. Again, you know, not much going on in that song. I think that's the last song on that album. Hold on. Let Them In. Yeah, it is. So, I don't know. Not much going on in that one. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good album closer, though. Number 28 is No Mercy. Now, a lot of people might not agree with that because I believe they were closing out a lot of their shows with No Mercy when they were doing the tour, I guess you could say, for All We Know of Heaven, All We Need of Hell. Like, it's a really, you know, visceral, loud song, and Lynn goes crazy on it from what I've seen when she plays it live. But I don't know, something about it just, I mean, it's sort of a banger, but not really. Like, I don't classify it as a banger, obviously. Like, I have it pretty low. Like, it's number 28. I don't know, something about it's just, I don't love it like everybody else does. But like I said, I don't hate the song at all. Like, it's a really good song. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people like that one a lot, but I don't for some reason. Number 27, Same Soul. You know, pretty good song. It's kind of repetitive, though. You know, I can't play any of the music on this video, obviously, for copyright reasons, but it's just kind of a little bit repetitive. You know, you're just somebody that I used to know. I don't know. I feel like that song says that a million times. I don't know. It's an okay song. Like I said, it's that later half of All We Know of Heaven, All We Need of Hell that, you know, some of those songs. Like I said, there's 3 right here. Same Soul. Or no, 4 right here. But again, it's weird. The first half of this album is, like, so good. It's, like, way up higher on my list. You'll see. And then number 26 is the Heartless from the 2013 EP, the self-titled, self-released one. You know, it's pretty catchy. There's actually a really old music video they made for it. If you look on YouTube, you can tell it's not... I mean, it looks professionally made, sort of, but you can tell it was sort of made... You know, they might have, like, just hired somebody to film it. But yeah, it's a really catchy song. I love how it goes, and it's very different, obviously, from their sound now. They sound way, way different back then. Sort of sounded like Paramore in a way. But yeah, that's the Heartless. Number 25, Eyelids from White Noise. And I gotta mention, too, when I was, like, figuring out what I like the best, I was also kind of including the music videos as part of, like, the song. And a lot of these music videos are really cool. Like, I love their music videos. It definitely helps shape how I feel about certain songs. And Eyelids has a great video and a cool vibe. And I don't know. I kind of go back and forth on Eyelids. Like, there were certain days when I first discovered PVRIS that I really loved that song. And then there were other days where I was just like, I don't know about Eyelids. But it's a cool song. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, 24 is Demon Limbs. Now, this is the acoustic version of Demon Limbs. Really cool song, really cool lyrics, and don't have much else to say. Fun fact, I was using the regular version of Demon Limbs, the one that was, you know, not as good, I guess you could say, on my YouTube videos for my intro way back last year, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's not copyrighted, so why not? Anyways, 23, Things Are Better. Now, I gotta say something about this new EP. Actually, I might as well just pull up the picture again, just so you guys have something to look at. Hold on a minute. There we go. So, this EP, it came out in October, like I said, and fans of PVRIS know this is a very different sounding album as compared to everything else they've released, because they're signed to a major label now, Warner Brothers, and they've sort of, they haven't gone mainstream per se, but they've kind of done that thing where artists, you know, they get big and they sort of change their sound. Now, with PVRIS, I gotta say, it's actually working really well. They still sound awesome. They still retain that sort of vibe that they've had for a while. But I gotta say, though, listening to this album, the first time, I was just kind of like, I don't know if I like this. Like, I don't know. But listening to it over and over again, this album really grew on me, and I really do love it. So, yeah, Things Are Better is a really cool song that, you know, the lyrics really stick out to me. You can tell it's from a place of, like, dealing with toxic people and, like, how's it go? You love me suffering, you know, but I can't take the pain, or whatever. Sorry, I broke the chain. You know, it's like getting rid of toxic people out of your life. It's one of those cool songs, and Things Are Better. You could tell Lynn really, you know, this is a personal song for her. Yeah, the lyrics really speak to me, so I like that one. And plus, it's catchy, you know. Number 22 is Waking Up from the acoustic EP. Really, really, really chill, awesome sounding song. That entire EP is super chill. Like, I don't know. Obviously, it's acoustic, so it's a very relaxing album to listen to. And Waking Up is a great, really relaxing song on that. Really like that one. So 21 is Ghost from White Noise. And I really love the sound of the song and the hook. Or what do you call it? The chorus, whatever you want to call it. Really cool sounding song. Definitely has a White Noise feel. Like, it's the most White Noise sounding song on White Noise, if that makes any sense. Number 20 is Nightmare. This one also grew on me. At first, I was like, I don't know if I like this, but then, you know, it's also kind of repetitive. But I don't know. It really grew on me. I love the cursing, and it's really funny. I don't know. You can tell Lynn really hard on that one. This is from the Hallucinations, obviously, EP, if you didn't know. 19 is Mirrors from White Noise. Really cool sounding song. I love all the different synths and, you know, noise in it, sound effects. I don't know. I don't make music, sorry. Really cool sounding song, really great video, and yeah, I really like that one. Number 18 is Smoke, which is the first song on White Noise. So, in a way, if you listen to White Noise, this is the introduction to PVRIS of Smoke. And it's a really cool sounding song, great lyrics, great start to the album, really cool video. Yeah. I don't know, I kind of had a hard time deciding between Smoke and Mirrors. Funny, Smoke and Mirrors. I don't know, Smoke just does more for me, I think. And plus, it's a really cool, like I said, start to the album. 17 is Nola One from All We Know of Heaven, All We Need of Hell. It's the last song. And this is another song that grew on me over time. I really love Nola One, the whole sound of it. The lyrics are awesome. And yeah, you can tell it's another one of those personal songs that Lynn wrote. Going through changes and stuff like that, I guess. Alright, so starting here, like I mentioned earlier, 16 and up, these are all bangers, okay? These are all songs that I consider the better half of all their music. So 17 down, these aren't so much bangers, but I do, you know, I like all their songs. So 16 is Winter. Again, another one of those All We Know of Heaven, All We Need of Hell songs that is actually really good. And the music video is awesome. And I love the lyrics in Winter. Like, it is so, oh my God, I relate to this song so much. I think too little and I feel too little and I think too much. That is so me. Call me spineless, but at least I got a heart between my lungs. Winter has some of the best lyrics ever, okay? And it's got a great beat. 15 is Only Love from the acoustic EP. Great lyrics, absolutely love it. It's a very cool song, very, heartfelt song, I guess you could say. 14 is Death of Me from Hallucinations EP, and very catchy song. I had a hard time deciding if I liked Hallucinations or Death of Me the best from that album, but I went with Hallucinations just because I think, I don't know, it's a little more catchy, and I like the sound of Hallucinations more. In between those two, I got Mind Over Matter, the best song from their acoustic stuff. And yeah, Mind Over Matter has great lyrics and a great message and a great meaning. Yeah, just a really cool song. I put Hallucinations over it just because I think Hallucinations, I don't know, is a little more better of a song to listen to. Yeah, I don't know. Number 11, okay, Old Wounds. This song, this is one of those instances of me not liking a song whatsoever to me loving a song. Like, this song did a complete 180 for me. When I first listened to it, I was just like, what is this? I don't know about this. Yeah, And then they released the music video, and I was like, wow, this video is really cool, and the song is actually really catchy, and I don't know, I fell in love with Old Wounds. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, because, like I said, when I first listened to the album, when it released, I was like, what the hell is this song? It reminded me, I dare say this, it really reminded me of Empty. Like, I was like, this song has nothing going on, it's, like, so plain sounding, and, it just really grew on me. Like, I absolutely love it. It almost broke the top 10, as you can see. I don't know, does anybody else feel that way about Old Wounds? All right, so number 10, let me cover number 1, if you guys haven't already figured it out. Number 10 is Fire. Now, fun fact about Fire, this is the first PVRIS song I ever heard. I told the story before. WWE actually included it in one of their pay-per-views a couple years ago, and I was like, what is this song? And I looked up PVRIS and found it, and I listened to it, and I loved it. But like an idiot, I didn't listen to all their other music, and I didn't discover them until, like, over a year later. By discover, I mean, listen to all their stuff. But Fire was the only PVRIS song I ever had for, like, a good year and a half, and I really love it. It's a really cool sounding song, really energetic, really great video, and yeah, I don't know. Great rock song. Number 9 is Heaven, the starts to All We Know of Heaven, All We Need of Hell. Fantastic song. I love Heaven. It's really cool. Great video. One of their best videos for sure. I'd probably put in the top 5 if I had to rank their videos also. I'm not going to do that, but yeah. Heaven has a great video, and it's just awesome. It's a fantastic start to the album. Yeah. Anyways, number 8 is White Noise from White Noise. And yeah, great video. Really catchy. Really cool. I don't know. I don't have much else to say, but the lyrics are really cool. I'm watching, I'm waiting, I'm aching. I'm not going to say the whole thing, because God knows I'll mess it up. But anyways, number 7 is Half from All We Know of Heaven, All We Need of Hell, the second track. Fun fact, I actually got a tattoo in reference to Half. Now, Half was never my favorite song by them, but it was definitely the one that had the most meaning. If you listen to the lyrics of Half and look up, what it all means and stuff, that is 100% me, okay? It's super relatable. It's super eerie sounding. The music video is simple, but it's, like, super cool. I don't know. I just love the sound of the song. Like, it's really, really, really cool. Yeah, it's just a very interesting song. Number 6 is What's Wrong. This one I actually heard on the radio, and it's sort of what got me back into listening to PVRIS after not, knowing them, really. Only knowing the song Fire. I was like, oh yeah, that band PVRIS. What's Wrong, like I said, reintroduced me to the band, and, it's been a long ride ever since. Yeah, I really love What's Wrong. The music video is awesome. It's super, super catchy, and yeah, really cool. Number 5 is My House, arguably their signature song, I guess you could say at this point. It has a breakdown, which is really cool, and it's, like, really interesting. Like, I don't know. The video's awesome. See, the thing is, it's weird. When I get to the top songs, I can't just help repeating myself, because all these songs are amazing. But My House is definitely their signature song. Like, that's the song they play the most, I'm sure. They always play My House, and that was their song back in the day, when White Noise was the only album. That was, like, the song. Yeah. So, number 4, You and I. You know, it's kind of hard trying to explain how, why I ranked them this way. Like, why I prefer... Like, I don't know. This is just how it ended up. Number 4 is You and I. Another fantastic sounding song. Great lyrics, great video. Great addition to White Noise as an additional song on the deluxe. And you can tell that's when they started sounding a little bit different, too. Sort of the precursor to All We Know of Heaven. You and I. Great song. I don't know. I just don't have much else to say. Number 3 is Anyone Else from All We Know of Heaven, All We Need of Hell. And, yeah, so like I mentioned, I got, let me see here, 4 songs from the first half of this are in the top 10. So that's like what I said. The album, it's sort of weird. Like, I love the first half. And all these songs, like I said, are on the first half. So, Anyone Else has a great meaning. It's got great lyrics. Super awesome song. Like, it's got a great structure, too. It's got a great point in the middle that sort of takes a break with just instruments. And then it goes into the ending where she screams, I don't belong to anyone else, a whole bunch of times. And it's just a really cool song. Like, I don't know. I really relate to that one. It's a really cool song about, knowing your worth and stuff like that. And avoiding toxic people, I guess. I don't know. Oh, wow, this video is already 27 minutes. Jesus. If you guys are watching this whole thing, you're cool. All right, so number 2 is St. Patrick. Now, I love St. Patrick. That song, it's absolutely their most positive song, their most uplifting song, their most, upbeat song. The video is amazing, and it's like it's so White Noise. Like, I don't know, it's so 2014. It's so, like, I don't know. It's like a really, really cool song. It's got a great vibe. It's got a great sound, and it's just amazing. I don't know. St. Patrick is so good. I'd never skip that song ever, ever, ever. Yeah, St. Patrick's amazing. And number 1, I'm sure you guys might know already, is Holy from White Noise. I had a really hard time deciding if I liked Holy or St. Patrick the best. I knew those would be the top 2 automatically. Holy is, the music video is spectacular, the lyrics are spectacular, the sound is spectacular, Lynn's vocals are spectacular, everything about the song is spectacular. It's a perfect song. I don't know, I just really love that track. Like, I remember the first time I listened to White Noise, the first, all the way through the first time, and when that song came on, it's sort of in the middle. Which track is it? It's number 6. If you go by the deluxe version, number 4 on the regular version, right? So it's sort of in the middle, and it was a great middle part of the album. Like, I don't know, that song really spoke to me, and I never skipped that song. I was listening to it all the time by itself. And yeah, it just does a little more for me than St. Patrick, just by a hair. It wins by a hair. Like, St. Patrick's super upbeat and super happy and everything, but I think Holy has a little more of a deeper meaning, and I don't know, it just does something for me, and it's number 1 for sure. Like, I love all these songs right here, but Holy is, wow, it's holy cow, it's amazing. Yeah. That is my list right there, people. So if you agree with any of this or disagree with any of this, please comment below. I'd like to know your opinions, and let me know your top 10. If you want to do all 32 songs, shoot for it, go ahead. Or how you just rank the albums, let me know. But that's my ranking, so let me know your takes on this. Yeah. Alright, so now I'm going to rank the albums. I'm going to try to do this quick because this video is already 30 minutes. So coming in at number 5, of course, is going to be this one, just because the production isn't the greatest, and that's basically the main issue. You could tell it's like a very cheaply made album. But you know what? The songs are all great, and they're all catchy, and I really do enjoy listening to this once in a while. Yeah, it's kind of plain, though. So number 4 is going to be the acoustic version. Production is way better on this. This album is super chill, super relaxing. This was released on vinyl, so I want to get the vinyl. By the way, if you guys can't tell, ever since I got that Hallucinations vinyl thing, I bought a vinyl player, and now I have everything on vinyl. I want to get the vinyl of this one, because I'm sure it's, like, really nice to listen to. So super chill, relaxing album, great lyrics, great production, yeah. Hallucinations, I like slightly more, just because it's got more going on. Like acoustic, obviously, you can only use certain instruments on that. But Hallucinations has all the sounds. Like, it's got all the different things on it. And all the songs are great. And it really grew on me, like I said. When I first listened to it, I was just like, I don't know. But it really grew on me, especially Old Wounds. Yeah. Can't wait for the new album and see what that includes. All right, so it's down to the 2 albums here, obviously. Which do I like more? Do I like White Noise more, or All We Know of Heaven, All We Need of Hell? Now, if we're talking about the deluxe version, I definitely like this one more, because You and I is, it's in the top 10, so that definitely knocks it above this one. Now, if we're just talking the straight up regular version of White Noise, and this only has one version, it's kind of tricky. This album is definitely more my vibe. It's definitely got more of a, I don't know, it's way darker. It's way, I don't know, I feel like lyrically this one too is coming from a much different place than White Noise. But unfortunately, with All We Know of Heaven, the last half, also Walk Alone, it's got 4 sort of weak songs on it, and then it's got 5 really strong songs on it. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I think I like White Noise slightly more, because White Noise contains the best, songs, obviously, that I just showed you. Like, my top 10 is comprised of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 White Noise songs. And if you don't count You and I as being on the original White Noise, it still contains 5. Yeah, I don't know. And then this one only contains, 4. You know what? I like White Noise the best. So, yeah, I mean, it's tricky. This album is, it's really my vibe. I don't know how to explain it, but it really is. Yeah, I think I like White Noise the best, actually. I'm going to go with White Noise. So that's my ranking. So I ranked all the albums, and I ranked all the songs. So 32 minutes, Jesus Christ, or 33, I should say. Yeah, if you watch this whole thing, you're awesome. But thanks for watching this, guys, and I can't wait to see what PVRIS releases next. Yeah, that's about it. I need to end this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one. Bye-bye.